In terms of the small site, what type of challenges did it present, and what were the solutions that you guys kind of figured out?
Well, I think the biggest solution was getting 18 holes on it. I mean, the biggest challenge, not solution. Phil Friedman and Mike Kaiser, the owners of the Sheep Ranch, they would very good-naturedly, but at the same time I knew seriously, remind us regularly that had some of the most spectacular coastline of all the resort at Bandon, and how could we use every linear foot of it. Needless to say, that was a bit of a challenge. We started saying, okay, yes, it's a small site. How do we best utilize the coastline here with holes that play certainly alongside it, but if you did that repetitively, you weren't going to get very many holes on the ocean. So we tried to come up with a routing that you could literally play from promontories over the ocean to fairways, other holes more or less alongside the ocean, but then holes that went to greens right on the ocean, and then the holes that played from tees right on the ocean, more inland. So trying to utilize it in different ways. There was certainly a lot of concern about, because the size of the site, the holes were going to have to be in reasonably close proximity to one another. And then given the wind, we certainly had some concerns about balls that might travel from one golf hole to another. Time will only tell how well this worked, but our solution to that was to try, in several instances, cluster teeing grounds together. That's the case on 2 and 18, it's the case on 5 and 15, it's the case on 8 and 10. By getting 2 teeing grounds in a small area and then playing at angles that radiated away from those teeing grounds, it enabled us to make the fairways wider. So like a piece of pie, I guess, or a piece of pizza. If you play from the tip out to the wide part, you can put 2 tips together, and the pieces of the pizza are much wider when you get away from the tip. And that gave us more room to work to get the 18-hole routing in there.